Good morning. You've got to see this. This is from my craft spot, the Sentimental Scrapper, and this is going to be a scrap lift. She made this wonderful, wonderful box. Look at this with the rounded, see how the rounded curves edge and how it just curls over so it doesn't close. It's supposed to be open. And let me just show you a couple more things on here. Look at that. Awesome paper, ribbon. And she's got her own stamp line, so you've got to go over there and see her. On this particular post that I'm making, she's announcing all her new stamps for the fall, and she hasn't put them up for sale yet. It's just like a sneak peek. And look at this box. So that's what we're going to make today, is this box. And I'm going to show you how to make it. She does not... she shows that she made it herself on her gypsy, but although she gives instructions on the box, she doesn't give instructions on how to make the box. Now, we've made boxes before, but we're going to try making this box. Isn't it awesome? I hope that I can make it just as attractive as she does. Thanks a lot, and trust me, I will email her and let her know that I'm doing this scrap lift ahead of time so she knows. And I think in here she gave credit to someone else on this. She scrap lifted it and couldn't remember who it was, but I'm scrap lifting a scrap lift, and whoever originated this box, it is absolutely adorable, and we're going to make it today. So stay with me. Okay, once again, what I did is I went and printed a copy of what this box looks like, and don't you just love Kimberly's little stamps? I can't wait till she announces that, so I want you all to go over to my craft spot and check that out, and I'll leave a link for you. But that's a picture of the box, and here's another picture of the box that we're going to make. Sorry, I had to turn off the camera because I had a big sneeze. Okay, let's get to work. Have your gypsies on. First thing we're going to do is get up a 12 by 12 screen. I want you to go to your mat, and we need to find, I'm going to use George, but I would suggest that you use either George or Plantanen because it's got the basics that you need. Whatever gives you a square and an oval, that's all you need. Okay, we're going to first go to the mat, and I'm going to set my cursor here for 2.75 because we're going to have a square at 2.75. I'm going to turn my real size ratio on right there. So my real size button is on, and I want a 2.75 height, and I want the square, and the square is right here. And I've got it, and I want another one. I'm actually going to have 5 squares, and move it over. First I want to line it up. Zoom in. It's much easier to zoom in to line something up. Okay, and bring it to the edge. See how it's almost there, and I just went too far. Okay, now we want another copy, and I want to bring it over, bring it up. I'm going to have 5 boxes. Okay, we want another one. Whoops. Bring it back to the center, line it up with the center. And I may have to pull these back out so that I know that I've got it right. And I want a duplicate of that, and I'm going to line it up and move it over to the left hand side so it actually looks like a cross. We'll have enough where it'll look like a cross. And I don't think I have this box lined up properly, but we're going to pull them apart because I started attaching them before I, oops. Now see how we've got it where it looks like a cross? Now I know that one lines up and I know that one lines up, but we're going to pull this apart just to make sure that this, oops, now I unlined it. It lines up. I'm making sure my lines are straight on here. And that it lines up, and it doesn't look like it does. It's off by just a hair. Now it lines up. Okay. Get it out of the way. And I'm going to move this over and see how it doesn't line up. We're going to move it up just a tad. Okay, and now it lines up. And the same one with this one. Move it over. Line it up. Okay, and then move it over. Just so they're just barely overlapping. Okay, now we've got all 5 of them. What we want to do is go to the basic screen, touch the group button, start with the center, then move all the way around so that you have all 5 boxes grouped together. Now weld them together and look and see how the center is just perfect. It's that simple. Now we've got the base of our card. I'm going to unweld these again. We just don't want to touch them, but I want to unweld them for just a minute because we have to put little tabs on the side. So we have to go back to the mat, and we need to get these little things here. Oops, we want only one. And I don't want that kind. I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. Go back. Let's see, what do I want? More like this one right here. And here it is. And see how that, and what we're going to do is we're going to make it narrower. We're going to unlock the width. Whoops. So take off that little link button, and we don't need it an inch wide, we need it much narrower, like that. Okay, now we need 4 of those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put them here, and you're going to position them. Grab another one. Now this one we grab, we have to flip it. Flip and move it over. Move it up and over. Okay. This one can come out just a hair more. There we go. Now, we got to get these 2. Let's get them up here so I can get at them. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Bring it back up. And we want to make sure that it's not going over the top edge, which I think it is. Yes, it is. Oops. Bring it down. Leave it out enough so there's enough to grab onto. Okay. And I want to get this one over here where I can get my hands on it. Oops. I want to flip it. Bring it down a little bit, over. And again, I want to make sure the top that it isn't going over. And then I want to bring it over a little bit. Okay. Now we have all the pieces to the box. Now we have to put this all together and get it grouped together, and it's a project to do. So we've got the main part of the box is grouped together, but we have to get these little pieces on. So we have to tap an end, tap the other one, tap this one, tap this one. I don't think I have that one. Tap that one. Now we've got it. See how you can see all of them are in blue? Tap the box. We have all of them now. Group together, weld, and let's preview. Perfect. Now, it's time to add our ovals. Go back, oops. And here's the oval, and it's set at 275. Bring it out as much as we can there. There we go. We have an oval coming out. We'll take it out. Oops. There. And I've got it lined up where this edge goes to the edge of the oval. See that? I'm going to zoom in a minute. Or no, I'm just going to lift up my gypsy. See right here how it comes right to the edge and also right to the edge? That's what we need to be at. Okay, now we've got one of those. Let's make a copy. We'll line it up with the oval that we've got. There we go. And we'll just slide it all the way across. Bring it down in size. Slide it all the way across till we get to the other side. And look, we stopped just at the right spot. Let me see if I can go just a tad more. There we go. Perfect. Highlight it again. Make a copy. This time we have to turn it. So we touch this little key right here. Then we turn it, and it'll be at a straight angle. As long as we know and we keep it at a straight angle, we're okay. Go back to the basic key and move it over. Oh, this is a lot easier than you thought it would be, isn't it? Move it over, move it up, zoom in, move it over a tad so it lines up edge to edge, which it does. It's in the right spot. Now go to the advanced key, hit copy, line that oval up with the one there because we know it lines up. If we line up the oval, it'll slide all the way down. There we go. See how it turns yellow? Oops. I'm not having much success here. There we go. There we go, we got it. Okay, see how it's turned yellow? Okay, we'll zoom down, bring it all the way down. Zoom in to check it, and I went too far. As you can see, there's a gape there. We don't want that gape, so back it up. And we've got it. Okay, now all we have to do is get these grouped together. So now you're going to go back to the basic key. You're going to tap group, 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 weld, and let's take a look. That's our, oh, let's see. We've got a problem right in here. our boxes. See how our box, that the tab is cutting? Okay, we gotta get that to come out more. Move that out a little. Move this out a little. Now let's preview it again. There we go. Now we've got it. The only thing is I don't like this corner up here. We're going to check all our corners. Okay, so we're going to take this and let's zoom in and go over just a tad. Whoops. There we go. Tap. Zoom. See what I'm doing? I'm checking to make sure we've got a clear corner here. And as you can see, it's hanging over there, but it's short on this side. Oh, here. It's hanging over here, and it's short on this side. So, untap. Oops, oops. And zoom in large so you can see, and then just tap it up. There we go. Now, let's look at it. Perfect. Okay. I want to check every one of these boxes and look at that. That oval is fine. This one's questionable. We're going to zoom in again. No, it needs to move over more. See how there's a little gape there and then it hangs over on this side? So we're going to take off the preview, tap, and just zoom in a large on that and just bring it over just a tad. And I think we've got it, but let's preview and look. Oh yes, now it's just perfect. Okay, that's good. Now let's look at this one, and that one actually needs to move in a little bit. And again, see this? There's a here. Oh no, it's not. It's fine. When I zoomed in, it's fine. I thought there was a gape, but there isn't. Okay, we're good. We've got a good square box with the oval end. So I'm going to save this one. Save as 2.75 space oval space box. Okay, and that's it for this morning. Now be sure to come back to look at the second video, because that's when we're going to put this in. Let me move this aside. That's when we're going to put this lovely box together. Now my box will not have the stamp, of course, because she's just doing sneak peeks right now, so I haven't ordered mine, but I've been really eyeing the set, and I think I can squeeze it into next week's budget. So anyway, but I won't have it in time for making the set to show you, so I'll leave it without a tag on here, but we'll have the box itself, and I'll come up with some type of ribbon. Of course, mine isn't as gorgeous as this, but Kimberly, she does such phenomenal work. I just love looking at her blog, and I hope you do too. And I got into some ink when I was upstairs. Anyway, hope you like this design as much as I do, and I know you're going to want it on your Gypsy and use it for future things, because it makes a great little gift box. And even, you know, I was thinking about this. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have these, like at a party? You could have a set of these all matching, right? All matching. And be a part of your favors, to put little nuts in, to put little candies in, and how nice would that be? Anyway, thanks for stopping by today, and look at, isn't this just adorable? I hope mine looks half as cute as Kimberly's. Have a great day. Bye now.